President Trump says the U.S. is planning a missile strike in Syria in response to a suspected chemical attack there. And this morning, our John Keller takes a closer look at if further military action could be on the table.
Good morning. How do you feel about going to war in the Middle East? You might want to start thinking about that in the wake of President Trump's extraordinary tweet yesterday morning, taunting and threatening one of the key protagonists in that unstable region, Russia. If you missed it, here's what the commander-in-chief wrote. Quote, Russia vows to shoot down any and all missiles fired at Syria. Get ready, Russia, because they will be coming nice and new and smart. You shouldn't be partners with a gas-killing animal who kills his people and enjoys it. That's a reference to Syria's murderous President Assad and his latest atrocity, the use of chemical weapons on civilians in an area occupied by Syrian rebels that left an estimated 40 dead. Assad is a legitimate villain, and the last time he used chemicals to slaughter his own people, the U.S. responded with an airstrike that was very popular with the American public. But this time seems different. Last year's strike was on an air base and did little damage. The Russians were warned in advance, so none of their people were casualties. But now, Putin and his allies are warning the U.S. of direct retaliation on the source of any strikes, presumably meaning U.S. warships stationed in the Mediterranean. Does the president really mean what he tweets? And does he care that while his strike on that airfield last year was popular, all available polling shows a wider intervention would not be? So once again, we are left to ponder that eternal question. Are we really ready to go to war? Share your thoughts via email at keller@wbctv.com or use Twitter @KellerAtLarge.